What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I have a once-in-a-lifetime Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio on sale here today. Now, not only is this the perfect spec Trofeo white Rosso interior and, you know, the previous red door cards and red dash that you could have in the 2019 model year, but I know the owners. You guys know the owners. Actually, we've had 3 of their cars on the channel, and they have, well, about 7 Alfa Romeos minus this one now that they handed over to Alfa Romeo Central Florida to put it on sale. Now, you know that with Alfisti like that, they're gonna bring them a pristine car, and let me tell you some other cars in their collection that you guys have seen on the channel. The Alfa Romeo 4C 33 Stradale, US market only 33 made. Yeah, they have one of those. They have the blue Corsa matte Maserati MC20, you guys remember that? And just recently I filmed their Alfa Romeo Giulia Anniversario, the Quadrifoglio in green, the 1 of 100 being made globally, only what, like 60 coming to the United States. They have one of those. Actually, they have 2. They have the Stelvio Quadrifoglio Anniversario as well in Volcano Black. These are big Alfistis, so you know that this is going to be a pristine car that was taken care of, and someone's going to get a crazy deal with this car only being driven less than 3,000 miles a year. Full PPF, perfect spec. Let's get right to it. So now that you know the background of this a little bit, you know the previous owners in a sense because you know their collection. So now that you guys know the background on this car, you know the previous owners and their collection, I'll get over there to film some more cars of theirs and show off those cars, some of them that I haven't got on the channel. But you know that this car is coming from a place of love and care. So that's why it looks so good for a 2019. This is 5 years old now. And 5 years old, you would think there's some road rash or, you know, some scratches or dings. Take a look at this car. I don't have to convince you. You can see it for yourself. This is beautiful, and the reason being is because it's in full PPF. That means paint protection film, which is going to stop this car from getting the normal road rash you would get driving just downtown or on the highway or country roads, anything like that. So with that said, this is as good as it's gonna get. I mean, let's talk about it. A lot of people here in the United States might not even know what this color is. You know, looking at you US customers, because this is a different spec than what you can get these days. I think they discontinued this color, I think in 2021, I think was the last year you got this color, which is Trofeo white, which is a tri-coat white. So with that said, this paint in the Florida sun is doing what it does best, and that is shining like a gold flake inside of there. That looks so good. Now, as I film these pre-owned Quadrifoglios, this is always the big topic of discussion with Alfa Romeo moving forward in the new model years. Well, possibly without an ICE powertrain for the Quadrifoglio models. Now, it is told that the Giulia and Stelvio regular models will get a hybrid power plant. We're not exactly sure, not confirmed yet, but we've heard that the Quadrifoglio models will go fully electric to put out that 1,000 horsepower that Alfa Romeo is promising in the future. So that means no more internal combustion engines, which again, whenever I get under the hood of these, I have to talk about that, because if you want a ICE-powered Alfa Romeo, now is the time to get them, because these, once they go extinct, they're done. We just got the Super Sport editions and the Carbon editions, and that's it for the Quadrifoglio models in the ICE format on this Giorgio platform with the carbon fiber hood. As you guys can see, dry carbon there. This is something that is going away. And obviously, a hybrid engine, it is great. I'm glad they'll be doing that for the regular, you know, Giulia Sprint and TIs and Veloces or whatever they may be called in the next couple of years. But we are gonna miss this one. And why are we gonna miss this one? Ferrari derived 154 engine, which is a V8 Ferrari, but with 2 cylinders off, all right? So we're looking at a 2.9 liter twin turbo V6, all right? We got rear wheel drive with the 8-speed ZF transmission, and we're looking at 505 horsepower here in the United States with 443 pound-feet of torque that will rocket you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds and a top speed of 191 miles per hour. And this was doing this back in 2017. And it still has the same powertrain today here in the United States. So you're not missing out by getting the 2019, that's for sure. You're gonna get the same performance that you're used to from the Giulia Quadrifoglio. And with that said, let's hear what it has to say. Now, as we walk around the car and get up on the front fascia and the rest of the car, you're gonna see that, well, it hasn't changed much over the years. So the 2019 is gonna look very similar to what you see on the 2024. Obviously, there's gonna be some changes like the headlights and the grille pattern, but other than that, you're gonna see a lot of what you're used to for Alfa Romeo when it comes to the Quadrifoglio model. Now, as I get up close to this thing, I want you guys to play spot the flaw, okay? Because if you guys can find some imperfections and stuff like that, then obviously it's not as perfect as I say it is, but I haven't seen any. I'm gonna give you guys the job of looking for scratches and dings on a 5-year-old Alfa Romeo Giulia, and if you can't see any, then that's gonna help justify the price, right? Because of that PPF. Well, that's a pretty expensive job to get this car fully wrapped in paint protection film, and as you guys can see, it's looking really good. Now you have the dark midone grille. Actually, this looks a little bit darker than that, but I think it's dark midone. I want to say it's dark midone. Maybe it's the way that the sun's hitting. So dark midone grille, Scudetto and Trellobo right up front. As you guys would know, you do have the bi-xenon headlamps. We will see those illuminated shortly, but these are the headlamps that came on all Alfa Romeos until this 2024 model year where we got the 3+3 tri-LEDs. And then you guys will see what the Giulia Quadrifoglio is definitely famous for, because it was the only sedan in the world with an active carbon fiber front lip that actually retracts at 70 miles per hour for extra downforce. So you see that carbon front lip, you would expect a lot of scratches on it for being 5 years old. Do you guys see anything? Again, this is going to be a test on if you guys can spot flaws, which good luck. I don't see any. This is a beautiful spec. Now you guys will also see the hood nostrils hiding that twin turbo V6, which we will see in just a moment. And those are active because that obviously will give us some cooling for that power plant. And carbon fiber hood, which is actually drive carbon fiber on the other side, you guys will see in just a moment. But I mean, look at the front fascia of this. This is where it would take the most damage, right? You know, just driving day to day. But it is absolutely perfect. Now the side profile is something that I love too, because it's classic Alfa Romeo. So you guys will see the 5-hole wheels that you guys are used to, done with red calipers and white script, 19 inches here with Brembo brakes, drilled rotors, and obviously Pirelli P0 Corsa tires. Now with that said, we do have the cloverleaf. You guys know that only the high performing Alfa models get that cloverleaf, and that means something special. And you guys will also see the ventilation in the front fender as well for airflow. Now coming along to the side, you will see that we do have black mirror caps and black window motors with a black B pillar and C pillar done in that gloss flavor as well. And then come down to the side skirt, because for the Quadrifoglio models, carbon fiber side skirt. And again, can you guys spot any road rash on the side profile of this car? The carbon fiber side skirt, anything. Do you see any road rash? Any imperfections at all? Probably not. I mean, look at this. The roof, as you guys will know, shark fin antenna that is actually matched in Trofeo white. And then take a step back, and again, this is absolutely stunning. Now the rear is looking just as phenomenal, as you guys will see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What more can I say? It is damn near perfect. So with that said, you guys will see the trunk spoiler done in carbon fiber right up top there. Giulia badging done in black, something you don't normally get on today's models. You will also see the red tail lamps, LEDs, not clear, as they were not clear on these models in 2019. And then you guys will see the quad exhaust tips with the aggressive shark fin diffuser that makes some noise, obviously. We know. We have the honeycomb kind of style grille right there in the center as well. Functional. One of the most aggressive rears on a sedan is this model here. You guys will see airflow right through there, all functional there. This is just so good looking. I mean, come on. Now when it comes to cargo space, same 13 cubic feet that you're used to. I just want to show you the condition of everything back here and show you that you do have a 40-20-40 rear folding split with the folds right here. Again, in 2017 and 2018, you could not fold down the seats in the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglios. It started in this model year, 2019, where you could actually fold down the seats. So that's also a great selling point, right? For someone who wants that practicality, you have it here. So I want to show that off. You have your battery stowed away over here on the side. We do have a trickle charger here as well. And then just to kind of pull underneath the false floor, there's never been a spare tire, but you do have your tire inflate kit and your regular tow hook and everything that you had coming with the car in general. But again, it doesn't even look like this was used. I don't think they even used the trunk, how clean this looks. Again, it's utterly ridiculous how perfect this car is. Now I gotta show you guys the illumination as I promised. Again, some people may not know the bi-xenon headlamps as we've known over the years. Anyone new to Alfa Romeo, but just to also show you that the lights work with it being a pre-owned model and that they're in great condition. You guys will see them there. Now they're not flashing, obviously. It is a refresh rate of the LED light, which my camera cannot keep up, so it looks like it's flashing. You guys will also see the amber turn signal there. And then the reflector with the LED tails in the full red spec. Looking just as good as usual, all illuminated. Now, as Sabrina Carpenter would say, please, please, please look at this interior. Wow. All right, so people of Alfa Romeo today know that we don't get this kind of spec anymore. We don't get red door cards or red dash or contrasting, shall I say, whether it be red or ice or any of those other colors. We don't get these seats with the Alcantara inserts. All right, we don't get stuff like this in today's Alfa Romeos, at least here in the USA and obviously other markets as well. You guys got a couple different things, but you still didn't get a lot of these things as well. You have it in this model here, and you have it in the best condition possible, so it's like it was never even used. Again, let's take a peek at this, all of this. Let's hop in first. Wow, I don't even want to step on this floor mat. The floor mat is beautiful with the Rosso stitching, Alfa Romeo side sill in aluminum, the brake pedal, gas pedal, and dead pedal, all in aluminum. And then again, you guys can see the door cards, Rosso stitching, Nero leather, Rosso on the door card itself, Harman Kardon sound system, soft touches, Rosso stitching there. I mean, wow, okay. And then per usual with every Alfa Romeo model, this is a Quadrifoglio. It gets the beautiful red start stop button. So we put our foot on the brake and we are to life. I wanted to go to a widescreen view real quick so you guys can see everything here. Let's reveal the mileage, but before we get to that, again, pristine condition. Now, something you guys need to focus on is, well, maybe just a few little small lines from entering and exiting the leather seats, but other than that, you guys saw the Alcantara when I just put the camera to it. Looks really good, and as you guys can see, that looks pretty decent, right? This is full leather for the steering wheel, so you don't have to worry about Alcantara sweaty hands and everything that deteriorates it. So you got the full leather here for the steering wheel, and then looking over here to this seat, again, pristine condition. I mean, you don't even have barely on any, I want to say, leather creases there. But again, this is why I'm getting up close, so you guys don't have to come here to see it. You can see it now, and then if you guys just want to call them and have them ship it to you, you can just buy this thing online, but you guys can see every little detail and bit about it before you even, consider it. But mileage reveal, what are we at? Shall we look? Less than 3,000 miles per year, 14,251 miles. So 3,000 miles per year in the year of 2024, with this being a 2019, would be obviously 15,000 miles. So we're just under 3,000 miles a year driven in this car, and it's been taken care of, as you guys know, and as I had to mention in the beginning, so you guys know that this is coming from a place of love. The Alfisti that gave this car to the dealership and their collection of Alfas, Alfa Romeo trusts them and gives them some of the most exclusive cars. Well, you know that they're going to take care of their cars, and that's part of the deal. So wow. Under 15,000 miles for 2019 is insane, and that's why it's in such great condition, because these people care. As we take a closer look to the dash, people on the outside looking in who don't know much about these cars, these are not normal lights. It's because I'm in race mode. So remember, we have race mode, which is our most hardcore mode. You can see the dampers have been turned on and softened, but you can also do that in dynamic mode. So now I'm going to natural everyday driving mode, and the only lights you see are my seatbelt light and my emergency parking brake. That's it. So that's why. So let's take these off so you guys can see. There are no lights on the dash once I do this. There we go. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so again, going around the car, the door cards are done in red, and the center dash is all done in red with carbon fiber all throughout as well. Leather dash, Rosso stitching as well. And then in the central tunnel here, you'll see dual zone climate control, heated steering wheel, heated seats. We do have a nice little door here. Carbon fiber door. All right, our key fob here, as you guys will see. Same key fob you guys know and love. USB 2.0 plug in there. Our 2-track system for our 8-speed ZF here. All right, we also have our radio controls, our menu controls, and everything there for our 8-inch touchscreen here. Not touchscreen. This is not a touchscreen in the 2019. Sorry, 2020 they went to a touchscreen. This one you fully have to use the rotary dial here. All right, so forget about that. So that's Alfa's in-house system when it comes to infotainment as well. Drive mode selector you saw, electric parking brake you saw, and then the wonderful Nero leather. And then you guys will see we do have some stowage there, and we do have 2 USB 2.0 ports and an aux cable with a lighter there. RF transmitter for the key fob just in case the battery dies, all that good stuff. And the paddle shifters, can't forget those, column mounted paddle shifters when you want to do your shifting there. And then obviously driver assistance controls, radio controls, everything over here, hands-free stuff, lighting controls, start, stop, parking sensors on that side. This is wonderful. Quadrifoglio badge, we know what we're working with here today. And yeah, wow, I can't get over this. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to be sitting. This is what you want to be doing, is enjoying such a beautiful car, a timeless car that even now in the 2024 model year, we want to go back to what this is. Now, just as important as it is to show off the front, got to show off the rear as well. And if you guys know how well the front was taken care of, well, the rear is going to be even better. Same look, Alcantara inserts, Rosso stitching, Nero leather. I mean, come on, it's perfect. Probably no one has even sat back here before, to be honest. There's no wrinkles in the leather, nothing like that. The floor mats are still perfect, all right, with the red stitching going across them. Turbine vents for your HVAC with a USB 2.0 plug-in. Pull this down for the armrest, and you do have a couple cup holders there as well. And then coming to the door paneling, you will see Nero leather, Rosso stitching, carbon fiber trim per usual, like up front. The door cards being in red. Again, you don't get that on today's models. And then the Rosso stitching right here on the armrest, soft touches with the speaker grill there, looking perfect. Again, I probably said perfect so many times in this video, but there's like no other words to describe this thing but pristine, immaculate, perfect. Those are my vocabulary for this car. Now you guys are wondering what the price is. I'm gonna put it right there. Yep, $59,995. That is it. $59,995 US for this 2019 Giulia Quadrifoglio, done in Trofeo white with Rosso interior, with black interior, and with carbon fiber accents all throughout. Before you guys tell me you should buy it, I know you're shopping, nowhere near my price range. You guys know that, and I'm trying to make smart decisions with it being a second car. Can't do it. Not there yet. You guys maybe be able to get me there one day if the channel gets big enough. Not there yet. You guys don't know how much I would love to buy this car, especially because I know the owners. I would have took it right from their home and drove it home to my home. You know, like I would have bought this if I could. The car is priced right to me because it's worth it. It's just out of my price range. I need something a little bit more used, a little bit more abused, so that price will come down. But this is a perfect spec for someone who has the money to get it. If I could sell my soul, maybe. But all jokes aside, $59,995 for this. So someone lucky is gonna get this car. It's not gonna be me, but it is definitely one that, wow, I don't think we're gonna see a used Quadrifoglio like this whatever again. And side note, I think that this was spec'd around $79,000. I want to say $79,000 back in 2019. I think that's where this spec would have taken you when it comes to options. We don't have the full sticker. I can check online. If they do have it, I'll put it on screen now. All right, guys, so at $59,995, just under $60,000, 14,200 miles, perfectly pristine, I mean, immaculate Giulia Quadrifoglio. I'm telling you guys, if my channel did better and the economy was doing great and I was rolling in the dough, this is it. This is it. I don't care if it's a 2019. This would be it right here for me. I don't care. Someone else, very lucky, is going to get this car, and I'm going to be very jealous of you. If you do see this video and you get it, reach out to me because I want to go for a ride. But with that said, what do you guys feel? Is the price right for such a perfect Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio on the pre-owned market? Drop those comments down below. If you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. Check the links in the description for the Alfa Romeo Central Florida website and their phone number so you guys can check out this car, any other cool cars they have on the lineup. And with that said, guys, we will see you in the next video. Peace.